Oh, I remember one time, was in Algiers, yeah. I had to come in town to Mediterranean Base Headquarters, which was General Eisenhower's headquarters, to get something of my supplies. And they took over a department store building for our activities. And I went into the door on the first floor, and they had desks in there for our officers and supplies or whatever. I went in to see this one guy. I was at the far end of the building, and the entrance was over here, and I was leaning over talking to this guy, and all of a sudden I heard somebody holler. Here, General Patton, and you've heard of General Patton.
Yeah.
Spit and polish, all soldier. He walked into this building, and there was a GI, private GI, that was leaning over this railing barrier talking to this something. And he didn't see Patton come up behind him. Patton whacked him across the rear end with it. He carried a swagger stick all the time. Whacked that kid. Jesus, the kid turned around. He didn't know he was going to hit war. He didn't realize that was Patton. Then he saw who it was, and he stood there. Patton, I felt so sorry for that kid. Patton chewed that poor kid out. He said, "Don't you know enough to salute a superior general officer when you see him?" I said, "I'm sorry I didn't see. Don't tell me you didn't see me." And that poor kid was quivering with fright. And he whacked that poor kid across the back end with the swagger stick, and then he walked off. But I felt sorry for that poor kid.
So you witnessed this all happen?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Patton was he was all Army man, but he was a good soldier. But I think he stepped out of line for that.